Hi and Assalamualaikum. So today I want to talk about how to make climate stories impossible to ignore by Catherine Dunn. So the main idea here is the way we tell climate stories matters. Why? Because it actually can inspire people to act. There's two ways that if we tell people about something that not interesting, they will never take care of that and ignore them forever. So in the next opinion is when we uh, tell them the stories with the interest or maybe the effect, they will learn them, then they will act to solve the problem. So, Uzma, do you talk about the climate change sometime with your friend or with your family or someone?
Yes, I talk with my friends sometimes.
So, uh, what do you get when your friend or you talk about the climate change? Do you interesting in the stories?
I think yes, I very interested in it because I get a new knowledge.
Okay. So, do you have an act to change our world or our earth to be more improved?
We should remind each other to um, to to always take care of our environment so climate change will not happen.
So here, climate change often a distant or a technical and also overwhelming. So people actually tune out, which is it was so boring and maybe too scientific, that too stressing and too overwhelming to get through it, and they maybe don't want to solve their problem because maybe there's other people who want to solve it, so they don't want to solve it. That's a negative thing when we tell the story about the climate stories not in the good way, not in the better way. So this is how facts about this don't always move people, so stories do. So people also choose stories over fact because they actually don't the fact actually don't touch people heart because uh, for example, when I want to ask you, Isma, when you hear some stories, will you take in the heart or just feeling maybe sleepy or sometimes? What do you think?
Sometimes if the story uh, give me a new knowledge, I will interested in it. But if does not, I feel kinda boring. Yes.
Oh, and here, share human-centered story, which is how climate change affects real life and families and communities. The next one is use emotion, not just the data. Fear actually make may paralyze, but hope motivates. Highlight solution and action, not only problems. And the next one is connect global issues, which like when we tell about the melting ice, not just tell about the world will collapse or something like that. Just tell the effect, like the how they will how they can solve the um yeah just their reality, like when the ice melt, it will cause a flood and maybe a heat or crops. So when the climate stories are personal and emotional and powerful, people can ignore them. So that's the way we tell the stories about the climate change, the climate stories. So that's it from me. Bye bye.
Bye bye.